Alright, it's me and Paul Rhett. We're heading on the way to the big fish pond. We got the boat in the back. Let's close this. Alright, Paul Rhett. Besides me catching the most fish, what else do you think's gonna happen today?
I feel like a frog bite is gonna come into play, really. And maybe a weightless Senko. I feel like there's a lot of duckweed here kind of working on top. I may get a pretty good amount of bites on that.
Alright, Paul Rhett, let's ask us the real questions. Last time we were talking on our way to the pond, what is the top 5 best candies out there?
Oh, top 5 best candies. It's gotta be my number 1. It's definitely a Reese's. And then it's gonna go Sweet Tarts, Kit Kats. I throw Skittles in there. You can't go anywhere without Skittles. And then number 5. It's gotta be Sweet Tart Ropes.
Sweet Tart Ropes?
Very underrated.
Underrated?
Underrated as Justin Moore. Justin Moore is one of the most underrated country singers of all time.
Okay, well, let me give you some facts. Number 1, sour gummy worms. Hands down, best candy ever made. Number 2, I'm gonna give it to Kit Kat. Kit Kat, you can't go wrong with the Kit Kat.
Kit Kats are amazing.
Number 3, I'm gonna stick with the sour, and I'm gonna go Sour Patch Kids.
Definitely.
You can't ever go wrong with a sour gummy candy. Third, we're gonna go some might be questionable. They might be like, I don't know about that. We're gonna go with, I don't really know. I don't want to say that. You know what? We're just gonna go with something
too controversial.
Yeah, too controversial. We're gonna go with third best candy that I eat most often is I'm sorry, I'm trying to drive. Is a Warhead. If that's in a candy bar or like a candy jar, I'm gonna pick out a Warhead. So Warhead's definitely top 3.
One of the more sour candies up there.
Yeah, definitely one of the more sours. 4, I'm gonna go with, again, a lot of people are kind of like, I don't know about that. I'm just gonna go with straight Hershey's bar.
Hershey's bar is good. S'mores, many things you can do with it.
Yes, it's very versatile. I really like that about it. The only downside is you can't leave it anywhere. It melts.
True.
It will melt.
Basically the same thing with the Kit Kat bar. And
yeah,
yeah. Anything chocolate.
Anything chocolate will melt. And then I'm gonna just go with a straight Tootsie Pop.
Those are garbage.
Dude, Tootsie Pops are good. Like I can suck on a sucker all day.
If you're gonna suck on a sucker, why not go with a blow pop?
A blow pop, Tootsie Pop.
Why would you go with a Tootsie Pop when every old people's favorite candy is a Tootsie Roll and it's inside of it? When you can go with a blow pop and get bubble gum. They even make Big League Chew blow pops now.
All right, I'll agree with you on that. Hands down, I'll agree with you on that. All right, so now that we've got our top 5 candies, what are your top 5 sodas?
Top 5 sodas.
We are fatties here.
No particular order here.
No particular. Well,
Sunkissed.
you gotta wait.
Okay. Dr. Pepper number 1. Dr. Pepper number 1.
Okay, you gotta go
then
in order.
Sunkissed.
Okay.
Sprite. Grape-A-Go. Nobody even thought about it. Grape-A-Go.
Oh, great. Okay, I can get with that.
Then number 5. It's got to be Coke. You can't go anywhere. No. Cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke. Okay, Coke is not on my list because I don't like Coke or Pepsi. Sorry to whoever might like those. Number 1, Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is the GOAT for always will be the GOAT. 2, I'm going with Mountain Dew.
Yeah, dude, I was about to say that. My mind slipped. Number 2, Mountain Dew. I'm taking Sunkissed away.
Yeah, I'm going 2, Mountain Dew. 3, I'm going with Crush / Sunkissed. I like both of those. 4, I'm not sure if you can call this a soda. No, I'm not even gonna go that route. But I was gonna say Yahoos or Yoo-Hoos.
Yoo-Hoos too.
But that's not a soda.
Yeah, it's not a soda.
We're gonna call those something else. All right, so I've got Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Sunkissed Crush. If I've got a, you know what, I'm gonna say if Grape goes in the cooler, I'm probably gonna pick it up because that is underrated.
Very underrated. Probably one of the most. I'm being bold here. Probably one of the most underrated sodas of all time.
I think that's a fact. Not many people go with it, but I mean it's a solid choice. Thinking about it, number 5, what would be another underrated soda? I mean, honestly, I've never really dived farther than 4 sodas in, but I mean, maybe like a fruit punch,
dude. Like a Hawaiian punch or a high C. That's not.
I don't like high C as much. Maybe like a variant, like a Mountain Dew Baja.
Oh yeah.
I can get behind
like
those.
A blue or red Mountain Dew, like the Code Red.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Is Powerade on this list? Can you do Powerade as a? Yeah, Powerade Gatorade, maybe one of those. I don't know if you're gonna call one of those.
No, they're not sodas.
They're not sodas. Those are like energy drinks.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my 5.
Let's do top 5 baits.
Top 5 baits.
You go first.
Okay, since we're going
this
fishing.
is fishing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going straight off the bat. My favorite to fish may not be as effective, but topwater, walking baits. Second, I'm gonna do frogs. Anything topwater I love to throw. May not be as effective, but I just love throwing topwater. I like seeing that strike, so I got to put those in there. Next, I'm going with Texas rig, any sort of lizard, worm, anything like that. Texas rig. Next, Cinco. So what is that? I'm on 4. So 4 would be a Cinco. Our camera lighting has gone down some. I'm still trying to drive. Yeah, okay, so we got Cinco 4. Then I'm gonna go with like a crankbait. Any sort of like deep diving or shallow crankbait, I can get behind it. They're effective. So Carolina rig's up there too. I like throwing a Carolina rig. But I feel I'm gonna attach that to Texas rig because it's so similar.
Yeah. Well, okay. Are you done with your 5? Is that 5?
Yeah, that's my 5.
All right, my 5. Look, we're gonna number 1. I've caught so many fish on this. It's not a bait. It's a rig, Carolina rig. If you don't know it, you need to go throw it. Early spring, pre-spawn is when
on points,
rocks. You should look for chunk rock. They absolutely annihilate it. I'm telling you. Now number 2, it's gonna be some kind of topwater, probably a buzz bait, maybe even a frog where you're around vegetation. Number 3, let's see, some kind of creature bait. I mean, I like a bandito bug, Guggen Squad bandito bug.
Yeah.
Really good, really versatile. You can jig trailer, you can throw that on a Carolina rig, Texas rig, shaky head. Number 4, I'm gonna have to go with some kind of trick worm, some kind of weightless, maybe even a Senko, something like that. And then a 5, let's see.
You don't have topwater in there, do you?
No, I put a buzzbait frog. That's my
buzzbait frog.
Yeah.
You're not throwing walking baits. You don't.
I mean, I used to be a big walking bait guy, but I haven't really.
Spooks.
Yeah, I love a spook now, but that's not gonna make my top 5.
Oh, not gonna make the top 5.
Not gonna make the top 5, even though it's so effective where we fish.
Wow.
But
wow.
My number 5. It's gotta be some kind of medium diving crankbait, a shad pattern probably. I catch so many fish on.
Or a crankbait or swim bait?
Crankbait.
Okay.
Medium diving crankbait. We catch so many fish on underwater lights and all kinds of stuff. Summertime, you can throw that summer, spring, winter, fall, whenever you want, and just catch fish on it. I mean, it's a fish catching machine, monster.
So those are your top 5 baits.
Those are my top 5 baits.
All right. Would you rather throw mono or braid?
Oh, dude.
Which type of line are you choosing for which type of situation?
I'm throwing braid. I have braid on 2 of my.
So you've changed. So over the past week, you've changed.
I've been fluorocarbon most of my life.
Fluoro, not even mono, just fluorocarbon?
Mono, it has a lot of stretch. I mean, it's perfect for top waters. But if you're gonna throw a top water and it's maybe low light conditions or muddy water, I'm gonna throw braid. It has really no stretch, and it floats.
Who told you that? I told you.
No, dude. If you're gonna throw a popper and you're fishing fluorocarbon, you're throwing a popper. This happened to me a lot. And then your popper is just sitting there, but usually it sits flat, right? It sits flat. But usually, if you're throwing fluorocarbon sinks, so it's gonna sit like this, and when you pop it, it's gonna go underwater. It's gonna go underwater. It's not gonna stay up. Same thing if you're throwing a frog, walking bait. You're throwing a walking bait with fluorocarbon. You're gonna start twitch. Stop. Fluorocarbon's gonna sink. Get in your treble hooks. And have to reel it in and recast.
See, the big thing about me is I throw a lot of braid for topwater, is because I don't like fishing with a really heavy rod. Like if you're fishing a heavy rod, a long heavy rod.
No, we don't fish heavy.
And you throw in a topwater, you can get away with mono because the stretch in your rod, you're putting so much more power behind it. So you can stretch out that line really quick. If you're using like a medium heavy rod or just a medium fast rod, your rod's bending more and your line's stretching more, so you can't get as good of a hook set. So I like throwing braid, especially for frogs, even topwater. If I've found almost people talk that fish see braid way more. I'd argue that it's almost, unless you're fishing for like crappie, where they are really articulate about seeing line, then there's almost no difference. I've fished Texas rigs with braid. I've fished Carolina rigs with braid with a mono leader, and I've fished a whole bunch of different type of things with braid, and I found that I catch just as many fish with braid, but I don't lose as many fish because I don't have that stretch in the line. Now there are some times where if I'm fishing like heavy cover,
lay down stumps, matted grass,
that braid just outshines. But if I am fishing like just a pond that I know there isn't any like major cover, then I kind of do want mono, just because I don't know, it's easier to cast and stuff like that. But I don't know, overall I think braid's the better line, so that's why I use braid on mostly everything.
But you're missing the point. If you're gonna throw any kind of crankbait, any kind of rattle trap, I mean you can get away with braid, but it's it's better to throw fluorocarbon in my
Fluorocarbon or mono,
or if you're trying to go finesse, if you're gonna throw maybe a swim bait, or
especially on spawn. Sometimes those bedded fish can get
when you're
really
beds,
particular.
You do not want to use braid.
But anyways, other than that, I feel like braid is a good alternative. All right, we're about to be at the pond, so I guess we're gonna end that here. Hope y'all enjoyed everything. Remember to hit that like and subscribe. In case y'all didn't know, this is my cousin Paul Rhett. Really glad to get him to go fishing with me, and hopefully we'll catch some big donkeys on this pond. So hope y'all have a good day, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.